MLB The Show. In now is Lorenzo Cain, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Two and one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, this is a tough place to come in and play. The home team's they played pretty well here. They got their fans excited about last night's W. Let's see if they can complete the sweep today.
You know, you always want to get greedy, Dero, when you win the first game of a 2-game set, particularly when you're playing at home. And this team is a really good home team, so the odds are in their favor that they've got a good chance to pull off this sweep.
All even at 2 and 2. Here it is. And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time. On deck, the always dangerous Ryan Braun. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Escobar ranges to his left. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. Here's Ryan Braun now. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gives more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
And a dive, but he's back in there. The 1-2. Yelich is running in the dirt, and now let's see. He is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Coming to the plate now, Travis Shaw, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Orlando's under it. And that's the 3rd out. Striding in, Paulo Orlando. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the 1st out. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1 and 2. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? And this is taken for the out. With Merrifield next to hit. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May powers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start. But it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2 and 2. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3 and 2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4. In is Jorge Soler. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So striding forward now, Jesus Aguilar. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2 and 1 now. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2 and 2 now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Got him. Settling in now, Jonathan Villar. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw to first ends the inning. So they go. And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Fastball that just misses inside.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Another full count pitch home. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. And there's one away. Standing in, Chesler Cuthbert. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 2-2. Two-two pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
The 1-2. It's a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So digging in now, Michael King. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And a full count now as Kennedy misses there. It's 3-2 now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away. Next for Milwaukee, Domingo Santana. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone. Place it a little above it. They have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
The 2-2 is down low, and he gets the call. Strike 3 looking. Digging in, Lorenzo Cain. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at-bat. That knock had to feel good.
Into the box, Christian Yelich. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
The 1-2. Cain runs. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning. Digging in now, Paulo Orlando. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line to the right side. Santana moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for route number 1.
Number 2.
The 3-1. Swung on and missed. A full count now. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Grounded back up the middle. Garcia has it. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. So striding in with Merrifield. A base hit in his first trip. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Royals go down. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the belt, kicks and deals. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Jesus Aguilar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 2-1. Fouled away. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he chased it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. In is Jorge Soler. He's set. Here's the 3-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Right over the middle, knee high. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Yelich going back, still ranging back. And this one is gone, a home run. You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That's the difference in today's game. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Into the box now, Chesler Cuthbert. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Bonifacio over at second. Cuthbert on at first with nobody out. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And they can't run it down. The 1-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Santana giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away. At the plate, Michael King. And their runners at the corners now. Grounder down the line at third. 2 runs, 4 hits. And no errors so far for the Royals. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Full count still. Pop foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Count remains full. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Grounded down the third baseline. And this is going to be a foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. Leading off the inning, Orlando Arcia, and they'll need him to get something going here. And here's the 3-2 from him. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And this will get through into right. And he's aboard with a single.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Standing in now, Domingo Santana. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Ready for another chance? Lorenzo Cain, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. So 1-1 home. In the dirt here. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Alcides Escobar. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far. Line toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Ready for another shot now, Salvador Perez. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Jorge Soler. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 2-2 to Jorge Soler.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the ball.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. In is Christian Yelich, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 8.
Here's Ryan Braun now. It was a walk in his last trip. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Now here it comes. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cheslor Cuthbert. He'll get it started in the Kansas City sixth. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Alex Gordon. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Digging in, Michael King, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Liner towards second. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Paulo Orlando. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And now a soft liner to the left side. Chacin comes set. Here it is on 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the. Coming to the plate now, Jesus Aguilar. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And it's full now, 3-2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hard liner to center field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Hard hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI single. Showed some great athleticism, and it winds up being an RBI groundout instead.
The 1-1 home. Takes this the other way to right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. Tag from Perez. He's out at the plate. Brewers forced to settle for one. Getting late. Digging in and looking for more, Alcides Escobar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On the ground to the left side. Shaw fields it cleanly, and there's one down now.
The batter, number 15, second baseman,
Whit Merrifield next to hit. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Lifted in the air to center field. Kane is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Striding into the box, Salvador Perez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. And that will conclude matters here. Seth Maness has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. In now, Domingo Santana. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Maness has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Lorenzo Cain goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
In now, Ryan Braun checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The batter, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And again, a throw over, being especially careful here. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Stepping up now, Jesus Aguilar. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. The 2-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But the Brewers in is Jorge Soler. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And again, a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Line to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. It's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound.
Number 15.
And that's going to be all now for Ulysses Chassin. Jacob Barnes is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Now a throw over, and he's back easily. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. Riding in once again, Alex Gordon. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Yanked on the ground down the line. Burns on third. Bonifacio at second with one away. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now. So next to the plate for the Royals, Michael King. Last time through was a base hit. And he's back in standing. 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, if your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Corey Knebel answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. So 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Ball even at 2-2. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Into right field, that's a base hit. He's in there at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th. A tag in. Beautiful Union Station lit up here in Kansas City tonight as we're set for the remainder of this one from the K. Kelvin Herrera comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th. Digging in once again, Orlando Arcia 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bonifacio's in pursuit. And he can't get to it as it bounces over the wall for a ground rule double, and the tying run will be in scoring position. Eric Sogard will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Eric Sogard.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Stepping in, Domingo Santana, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high, 3-2. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. As a look, now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gordon is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Lorenzo Cain. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
Throw to first is the rally comes up just short as this ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Kansas City Royals came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory.